So I make $100,000 a month from my software company. It's been a long time since I've done an update, but I wanted to show you this is January 2025. I'm just going to refresh the entire page just so you can see we did £109,000. That is $150,000 for CodeSpring, but I wanted to do a video that basically walks through what you should be using AI for and how you should be using AI to code, and how a $150,000 a month founder uses AI. So there's a few things that I want to share with you. Is the first thing, when I first built CodeSpring, which is my software company that did $150,000 a month, the first version was vibe coded. And essentially what it is a tool to visualize your code base. So then you can see security risks, you can see what the AI is developing, and you can plan and design new features. So when I first designed it, I built the entire thing with AI, vibe coded the entire thing, and I've learned a lot in the whole space of vibe coding by building a vibe coding tool and also scaling the software to obviously $150,000 a month. But what I think is really interesting is this idea of horizontal development with AI. Okay, so if you are a business owner and you're looking at building with AI, what I have done is I've actually created a whole YouTube series that you guys can go ahead and watch. But basically, I have created a whole new app, right? And this is built to help CodeSpring. It's built to make my current product better. Let me just put this in dark mode so it's easier for you guys to see. It's built to make my current product better, more scalable, and help my current user base. Now, we actually have a course inside our platform that teaches all of our customers and users how to use it. The problem is it's not very easy to understand and find out how the whole platform works. It's not very easy to find course material. So instead of working with my developers now, I've got 2 developers now working with me, but instead of going into the actual main core code base and vibe coding new features and updates and fixes, the problem that you have when you do something like that is you have like a monolithic massive code base when your product becomes quite big. If you go ahead and vibe code in the core of it, if you change one thing, everything else can break, or something else that another developer's working on can break because there's some dependency or there's some issue in there that's going to cause something else to break. So you don't want to be doing that as you get to higher scale. Now you can obviously vibe code a small product, but this is where the real value comes from. It is vibe coding a horizontal product, something that can make your product better. So what we've done here is we've taken our core problem, which is training our users on our platform, and we've created, well, I've created basically a course knowledge base builder, which means I can come into here, I can essentially create courses, I can add lessons, paste Loom videos, which are essentially the lessons that we have inside our current course platform now. So I could literally just take this video here, paste it into this course, and it will automatically create me a knowledge base. And all of this was vibe coded. The entire plan, in fact, is here. So it was entirely planned with CodeSpring. It's a course knowledge-based platform. These are all the features for it, and then these are all the plans for how to build it that we have then turned into requirement docs to then build, for example. We then give these requirement docs to our AI. The AI codes the entire thing, and now we have a product that we can give to our customers that makes using our product even easier. It completely indexes everything. So essentially what we're doing here is we're training an AI on the transcripts of all of these courses. But where this gets really exciting is we are essentially using AI to vibe code horizontally to make our current product more powerful, make it better, help our current users, while creating something valuable. Okay, so we are creating a product that means we can now design essentially a knowledge hub. So we have a CodeSpring knowledge hub here. So I can actually say, how do I integrate CodeSpring with Cursor? And I can send it through, and what it's going to do is it's going to read all of the transcripts of all of these courses here, and it's then going to generate a response with an AI that is then going to help our customers understand how to use our platform. There you go. It now has given us a step-by-step guide on how to do it. It's found the specific video and it's referenced the videos. It's also given like little AI tips and summaries and things to help. Now, this means all of our customers who want to learn how to use our platform can now simply ask a little basic question, get the response and the dedicated video for that as well. Now you can then actually copy and paste this. If we send the same message again, like, how do I integrate CodeSpring with Cursor? And I send it, it then comes back even quicker because we're actually caching responses. And all of these things have been planned and designed within CodeSpring. So you can see here, this is the knowledge hub that I've been showing you guys. And you can see we've also created knowledge hub caching, which is what I just demonstrated. So now I've created a product using AI that I can then just go ahead, I can embed it into CodeSpring, and I can make CodeSpring easier better to understand for all of our customers. The entire thing was developed by AI. So this is really where the power of AI comes. We scaled CodeSpring to, well, I scaled it to $70,000 a month. So I think it was November I actually converted, I brought on Harsh, who was my first developer. So in October, we did £46,000 in revenue. So £46,000 is $60,000. Okay, so $60,000 a month from a vibe-coded code base. Then we rebuilt the entire thing with code, and now it's like, how do we use vibe coding after the fact? You vibe code horizontally, because what this does, it does two things. One, it helps your current company, and specifically for me, right, what it does is it helps me actually market my existing products. It helps me market, CodeSpring. I'm actually creating a series on how I built the knowledge base, so it's getting hundreds of views that I'm sharing as a challenge of me building this product, showing people how I'm using CodeSpring to build this specific product here, and then, so that brings in customers for CodeSpring. This product makes CodeSpring even easier and easier to understand and use, but this product is designed and built on top of the CodeSpring boilerplate, which is part of CodeSpring here, which now means I can actually go ahead and package it up and sell it, right? We've already worked on, if you were watching the series on YouTube, we've worked on credit usage. So it's going to be a free product that you can use, and you get, a certain number of credits to actually play around with it. But then we can actually go ahead and start charging for more credit usage inside the app. So we've vibe coded a new product to make our existing product better. And because we've used CodeSpring to design it, we built it really quickly and easily. Like this whole thing, we have built in just 6 days. And you can watch from day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 exactly how I did it using CodeSpring. And now we have a product that we can go ahead and market, we can get customers for, and then we can go ahead and sell that. So I can exit from a separate company and I use it to make my own company better. And that's really where the power of vibe coding comes in, is if you have an existing business, vibe code tools that can make your business better without having to touch the core code base or the core product. It's what things can you tack on. Other things you could do, for example, is generate Chrome extensions. Other things that we could do for CodeSpring is, when you're talking to an AI, for example, if I'm using Claude Code, right? When I'm talking to Claude Code, instead of typing, we could develop a tool that allows us to transcribe when we're speaking, okay? And that could be a product that we could then sell to our customers that I can actually build and tag on to CodeSpring that doesn't affect the core code base but helps our existing users, but is also a separate product that we could then go ahead and sell and get customers for. So it's like you're basically using AI to develop 20 times faster, and the best part is all of these tools, all of these things make your product better, more valuable, because you're essentially adding enterprise value to the business. And you don't have to pull any of your existing team. I've got 2 developers, I've got support, 2 people from support as well. So there's 4 employees now in CodeSpring, plus obviously me. And I don't need to pull any of them out of their serious work that they're doing in order to be able to build these new features and to make this product better. So I don't know, it's incredible what you can now do with AI. And if you're building a massive company, if you're building a massive code base, or if you have a massive code base, don't vibe code in the core of it, vibe code products that go onto the top of it. And what we're developing at CodeSpring is basically visualization tools that help you view how your current code base works, plan out new existing features, design requirement docs, and also you can train new developers on how to use your product. One of the problems you have, right, as your company grows like this, and you have a much bigger product and you have, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month coming in, you need to be developing very, very quickly. And if you want to bring in a new developer, it can take 2 weeks for you to train up that developer, which is going to cost you like $2,000-3,000 in time that could otherwise be, spent on actual development. But if the new developer could come in and visualize your code base and understand how your code base works just like that, you're going to save yourself thousands of dollars. And that's what we're developing here at CodeSpring. So I will leave the link down below to sign up. And I will also leave a link. So if you sign up, you'll get 50,000 free credits when you buy the Pro plan for CodeSpring. You get a year's access for £249, and then also, we have a business plan in there as well if you need more credits as well, which is £187 a month. But if you click the link down below and you buy the Pro plan, there is an invite link. It's first come, first served. I'll refresh it every 24 hours, but the first person who grabs it will get 50,000 free credits when you buy the Pro plan. So hopefully that video was useful for you guys. I'm thinking of making more videos like this. It's just no editing. It's just me chatting to the camera and sort of sharing kind of what I'm doing behind the scenes while I'm building CodeSpring, because realistically, I just don't have the time to set up a camera and I've been vlogging everything, but I don't have the time to film like high quality videos. So hopefully this has been useful for you guys. If you want some more updates and other things that I've done, then just let me know down below in the comments and I'll get back to you guys. But you guys have been awesome. I'll see you soon.